This year's 2013 Gold Award goes to Darlene Guse, a 2005 SMSU alum. Darlene is a plastic surgery resident at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center.
Oddly, it was English professor Jim Zarzana who helped guide this year's Graduate of the Last Decade Award winner, Darlene Guse, into the world of science. When I first enrolled, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought of a billion different things, said the Janesville, Minnesota native and 2005 alumnus. She graduated with degrees in chemistry and business administration. Zarzana recognized her interests and suggested her academic path. I like chemistry, she said, and the department was great, very welcoming and interesting. It was active for its size, and I got to research with them. She is currently a plastic surgery resident at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. She likes that aspect of medicine because she says you work head to foot. I'm very interested in pediatric plastic surgery. It's very creative. You can take something on the leg and move it to the face. It's focused on improving lifestyle and function. It's not about keeping someone alive, but about giving them a life. It's a 6-year program, and she's now in her 4th year. I'm full-time plastic surgery now, she says. My first 3 years were scattered around. It's nice to be focused on what I'm going to be doing. I thought I was heading for a career in orthopedic surgery, but one day I was randomly assigned to the OR with plastic surgery toward the end of my first year of medical school. I saw the procedures they did, and it was wildly crazy. I was hooked. Medical residents notoriously work long hours. She said in her first 3 years it was 80 hours a week, but now she's down to 70. She selected SMSU because a brother, Dennis, had such a positive experience. She says he was 3 years ahead of me. The college was small enough and big enough. Guse was in the honors program, and because of that, she said she could take advanced level courses without the prerequisites. And she says she had a lot of people helping her along the way. She mentioned Zarzana, also Jay Brown, professor of chemistry, Dr. Von Gailey, associate professor of biology, Dr. Susan Jones, professor of finance, and Dr. Lee Sanow, professor of chemistry, as influential faculty members during her time here at SMSU. She was certainly active, participating in the Chemistry Club, Students in Free Enterprise, now in Actus, Intramurals, Residence Hall Association, Campus Crusade for Christ, Office of Admission Ambassador, and Orientation Leader. With a medical school degree from the Mayo Medical School, she began her residency at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center. She also does work for the Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Where will the future take her? She's not sure. She says, I'm engaged, and my fiancé is a general surgery resident in Mississippi. He'll graduate 1 year after I do, then he has 3 years to pay back the Army. Where I go will be determined by the military during that time, she said. The two met in Cincinnati. He was a medical student when she was a resident there. They will be married in March of 2014 in Costa Rica. I'm very appreciative of this honor, she said. My years at SMSU were some of the best of my life. It's a great place, and it was a good place for me to launch my medical career.
Please help me welcome to the stage our 2013 Gold Award recipient, Dr. Darlene Guse.
So we had gotten warned that we were supposed to give an acceptance speech, and I'm like, oh, well, I'd like to thank the Academy. But no, I really do want to thank the Foundation and all of the Alumni Association just for this award. It was a surprise, for sure, a very pleasant surprise, but definitely a surprise. And you know, looking back, it kind of made me think about my experience here at SMSU and kind of what you were alluding to. It's a very special place. I mean, you know it's special and unique when an English professor gets you to major in chemistry. And when you go to the chemistry department, people like Dr. Brown, who's here, Dr. Sano, Dr. Eliason, were very welcoming, very encouraging, and kind of helped spawn my interest into science and got me involved in research, and I even have a publication with Dr. Brown. And then, well, because that just wasn't enough, I had to, go into something else, and was interested in business. And Dr. Susan Jones, who was not my advisor, but willingly stepped in to basically kind of advise me, even though I was a chemistry major, in the business world, was really nice. People in the honors program, Dr. Kurtler at the time, and then Dr. Kramer, were very influential. And people I see, Doug Simon here, Randy Abbott, there was just so many people that I was thinking about as I was driving here that I could just start listing off, and I know I'm missing some. Dr. Onyahala, shout out to you too. That, you know, it's just like, wow, this is, I didn't really appreciate how special it was until I really started reflecting. And it's really encouraging. I know Dr. Gailey, who was a biology professor, always told all of his classes, well, I really like to teach, but just remember me when you're accepting your Nobel Prize. Just mention my name. So this isn't a Nobel Prize, but still thanks Dr. Gailey as well. You know, I've been very fortunate in my life. I was blessed with parents who really pushed me to excel and kind of pushed me here to SMSU. And then, you know, just such a welcoming environment here, and that allowed me to go to Mayo Medical School, where I was also very fortunate and very spoiled. And kind of now hitting the real world, looking back and realizing how lucky I was, just have people that really cared and were so encouraging. I wish I still had it, but it's been great, and I just want to say thank you so much. It's really an honor. So.